Hello, welcome back to Ask Alan about low carb cocktails. Today I wanted to start a series where I review each of the Cedar Ridge Distillery products, the ones that I have at least. I have multiple bourbons, one rye, and multiple single malts. Today we will start with the first three, those being the basic entry-level bourbon and a barrel proof and a double barrel version. This is the first in a series where I am going over Cedar Ridge Distillery whiskeys and bourbons. The first three are the basic bourbon and a barrel proof version and a double barrel version. These are all from the same whiskey. The basic whiskey is their straight bourbon, and it is their basic product with a 74% corn, 14% rye, and 12% barley mash bill. They blend 2 to 4 year aged barrels, and this straight bourbon comes in at 43 ABV, 86 proof. We'll start with that, and I've already poured some. I've got that in a Glencairn glass. Visually, it's on the light side, just a normal bourbon. This is not a very highly expensive thing. It's around here it comes in at less than $30 typically, but it's their base product. And so I'm getting a little bit of corn, some oak from the barrel, maybe some vanilla, not a lot. So I get, basically I do get a little bit of corn. I do have some, I can taste some vanilla, a little bit of fruit. Not a lot, but a little bit of pepper on the back note. There's no bite to this. It's not a high proof, so it's definitely an easy to drink bourbon. Will work well, I think, in cocktails. Okay to drink as a sipper, but again, this is just their base product. I typically like to use things that are of higher ABV, but this is okay. I mean, it's good for what it is, for their base product, but it's definitely not their better products. So price-wise, I think that it's right in a good range, and I think that you'll enjoy this. The next one is the barrel proof. Now, the barrel proof comes in. That's aged in a number 3 Char barrel for 3 to 4 years. It's a 58 ABV and 116 proof, and that is their barrel proof. Now, the barrel proof is going to be different every year or every barrel, but this one, it's also not very dark, but get a little bit more pronounced caramel in this. And on the nose, it did have a little bit of a smoky taste. To smell, you can smell a little bit of the barley, and I can taste the brown sugar. Sorry, I'm trying to write my notes to keep track of this, but there's definitely a little bit of caramel, maybe a little brown sugar. It's more peppery on the finish. A little bit of brown sugar note. So that leaves the third, and this is, oh, there's a little bit of extra burn on the back end of that. Higher ABV, I expect that. So now the double barrel, that is their yearly release. It starts with their flagship bourbon, and it's aged in a second New American oak barrel. It comes in at 52.5 ABV or 110 proof. That should be 105, sorry. So that's a 105 proof. I've written my notes down now. But it's a little bit darker than the others, not a lot, but it shouldn't be too different because it's the same base bourbon. So on the nose, I think that I'm getting some oak, some fruit, maybe some nutmeg, but some spices for sure. Some cocoa or chocolate, a little, not a lot. A little bit of vanilla, maybe some nuttiness. Let's see what it tastes like. So what I'm finding on that, I do get some spicy notes, some butterscotch, that chocolate or cacao taste is in there, some fruit, maybe some dried fruits, and the oakiness probably from the barrel. So that's kind of what I'm tasting on all three of these. So basically, these are the introductory products. The baseline straight bourbon, the barrel proof, and the double barrel. And on that, I'm getting now a little bit of backburn on the double barrel as well. So I didn't really get that off of the straight bourbon. I didn't notice a backburn. Lower ABV, so you don't you're not expecting to get that. So again, these are the introductory products from Cedar Ridge. Cedar Ridge has become very popular, and it's beginning to show up throughout the country. So you probably can find some of these. For sure, the baseline bourbon, if you carry any of them, but hopefully you can find some of these other ones. Because the baseline bourbon is their flagship product. It's good, but these other ones are just a little bit better, and that higher ABV does set them apart a little bit. So I hope that you do find these bourbons and you're able to try them and see what you think. I'd like to ask for you to like and subscribe to my channel and to this video, and share it with your friends, and let me know in the comments what you think of this video and others that you've seen. For sure, tell me what you like or don't like, what things you'd like to see different. And we will be continuing this series. This is the first of 5 parts, I believe. I'm going to split these up into. And I think that if you know anything, or if you tried Cedar Ridge, or if you've just seen it starting to pop up on your shelves, I think that you'll enjoy having these, and definitely go out and buy them. Not just because I'm in Iowa, but because I think that these are pretty good, and if they weren't at least pretty good, you wouldn't be seeing them popping up all over the country. So give them a try. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all those things. Help me to build this community. I'm trying to make sure that we can get a good community going, where, especially when on the cocktail videos that I do, these can be things that people who need to do low carb can find ways to enjoy cocktails without getting the carbs. But for the bourbons themselves, as far as I know, they've added no sugar. It doesn't taste like there's any added sugar to these. Some brands will add sugar to try to make the taste better, but if it's a good bourbon or a good whiskey, they will not need to add sugar, and I do not believe that they've added any to this. So definitely try them, and I'll see you on the next episode, where we will be going over 2 of the port cask series. So come back and review that with me, and we'll see you next time.